on which resistance depends. Resistance depend on length of a conductor. If conductor is lengthy and thin, it has more resistance. If the length is shorter, low resistance will be there. So it is directly proportional to the length. Number 2, resistance depend on area cross section of a conductor. So if area is more, low resistance will be there. Resistance of a conductor is inversely proportional to the area cross section of a conductor. If more area is there, suppose this is a wire, so more area is there, low resistance will be there. And if shorter the area, the wire is thin, it has low area, so more resistance will be there. So you can say that, and resistance is inversely proportional to square of diameter of a wire. If area increases, resistance decreases. If area decreases, resistance increases. Suppose here the diameter of a wire is doubled. So what would be the resistance? It will 1/4. And if the diameter is tripled, the resistance will be 1/9. Okay, so you can write that long and thin wire has high resistance and short and thick wire has low resistance. Remember it. Now third factor on which resistance depends, that is nature of material. If material is metal or like copper, so copper is good conductor because it has low resistance, and alloy like nichrome has more resistance. It has low resistance. So that's why conductors are made by metals and alloys are used as a heating element. Number 4, temperature. If temperature is more of a metal, if the temperature of metal is more, so the resistance also increases. And alloy, more temperature, more resistance. Okay, more temperature of metal, so resistance also increases, and alloy remain unaffected by temperature. Temperature do not affect the resistance of the alloy. That's why alloys are used in the electrical appliances. So all these are the factors on which resistance depends. Now next is resistivity. Resistivity is the specific resistance, also known as specific resistance. So it is the property of a conductor. Now let us see what is resistivity. Resistivity, you know that resistance is directly proportional to L and inversely proportional to area cross section. So by combining these two formula, we will get R directly proportional A. So this is third. So by removing this proportionality, one constant we will put, that is distorted P, also known as rho. This is resistivity. So if I will take this resistivity here as LHS RA upon L. This is okay. So now let us derive the unit of resistivity. We know that rho is equal to RA upon L. So what is the unit of R? Unit of resistance is ohm and area unit is meter square. You can write m into n. Length unit is m. So this m is cancelled by m. So the resistivity unit will be ohm meter. Okay. So this was all about resistivity. Now one question we will do. Suppose a metallic wire has 6 ohm. Calculate its new resistance. Okay. So in the question, what is given? The resistance of the wire is 6 ohm. So R is equal to, what is the formula? R is equal to rho L upon A. So 6 is equal to, the question is a metallic wire has resistance 6 ohm if its length is, if its length is doubled, calculate its new resistance. So